Hello, my wonderful people. I want to start this video by letting you guys know that you're all in my thoughts, and I'm hoping that this video finds everyone and their families well. I know this has been a very chaotic and very stressful time, but I want you to know that I am committed to making sure that this transition is as easy as possible for all of my students. I know CF, that is definitely what they are trying to accomplish, and I'm in total agreement with that. A few things. I know there will be a lot of updates between now and Monday. I'm working on a couple of other changes as far as making communication a little bit easier. I'm trying to work on a few other different avenues for us to communicate other than just email. So hopefully those will pan out and I'll have things posted by Monday. But I know you could see that I was in the course working yesterday, and I just wanted to make you aware of some of those updates that I've already made. The first thing I want to mention is that due dates for 2 of the 3 courses for business communications, your due dates were running on a Sunday evening. And that will continue. My Wednesday course, everybody's on the same thing now. Now that we're not actually going in and meeting on different days, I've just taken and putting everyone on a Sunday due date deadline. So that's one change, especially for my, specifically for my Wednesday group. So coursework will begin this Monday, and then we'll work week by week. That way, new stuff Monday, deadlines on Sunday. So no different for the 2 sections, but different for the one. The other thing I want to make you aware of is we are still going to complete your APA research projects that you guys have been working on as teams. I just feel like you've put way too much work into that to not go ahead and finish that. I have changed and modified some of the due dates for that, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But I am getting rid of the group presentation. I feel like that on top of everything else that's going on, and I'm totally aware of the fact that this is not the only course that you have, and changes like this in some of the courses that you may have may be huge. And so I just felt like that was one thing I could eliminate and make things a little bit easier for you guys. So I got rid of that oral presentation, and you'll see that here in just a little bit. All right, so luckily for us, we are really on the back half of our curriculum. And so we left and went to spring break and had a crazy spring break, a spring break like no other for most of us. And then we've had this past week, this week we're in right now for transitioning. So Monday we will kick off brand new and start curriculum again. We are on chapter 10, which is the last chapter in that a redundant stage that I told you about, where they're just kind of going through mode after mode of different types of, I think the last one we did was negative writing, and we've done positive. Now we do persuasive, so you'll have that. You also have an individual activity to do on that. So you have your mind tap, you have a Canvas quiz, and then an activity. This will be on your own. We're used to doing group activities, but I'm trying to limit how many activities you have, but those that you do will be on your own. And so we have that letter of recommendation. The week after that, you guys will be ready for exam 2. I'll be posting a review for you guys. The way I have it set up now, and I think what I'll do is I'll leave it open for a 48-hour window for you to get in and take it. It'll still be timed 75 minutes. If you need me to answer any questions about the exam, please reach out and let me know. And then here's your rough draft that's due. It originally was due the 5th. I've pushed that out to the 12th. I felt like you guys needed kind of a week to get your feet under you, and then another week to finish it. So I've pushed that out to the 12th. I combined on week 14, both 11 and chapters 11 and 14. We're getting close to being done here. But what I did, since I combined 2 chapters, is I only required the 2 mind taps so that I knew you covered the information. And then your last Canvas quiz is posted up for that week. So 2 mind taps and a Canvas quiz, no activities for that week. And then your final paper will be due on the 26th. My hope is that you guys are turning them in on the 12th. I'll have them graded and back to you within a week, and hopefully sooner than that, and then you guys have a week to make those corrections. I think I'll try to do it sooner than that, and then give you guys an extra credit opportunity if you turn it in before the 26th. And then we have our last chapter, chapter 15. There have always been these 3 or 4 activities that go with this. It's a really great chapter. I really hate that we're not going to be in class together to cover this chapter. A lot of this stuff, a lot of you will already have, like the resume. There will be no need to reinvent the wheel, but after going over the chapter, you may want to tweak your own resume. But we'll talk more about that as it comes up. I'm going to try to post a video each week to kind of guide you through that chapter and through those activities or whatever coursework is on that module, but I'll try to keep them brief. And then the last week, which would be the week of exams, you'll have your last exam. Again, I'll try to post a review. You'll have the exam as well as the very last, what we call Canvas quiz. It'll be kind of like an overall. Don't panic. Remember, the grammar is a very small part of your overall average. And again, you have your extra credit opportunities both for exam 2 and exam 3. Going to be a lot more information coming out to you, but I just wanted to kind of just overview and look at some of those modifications. Hopefully all the due dates have been changed correctly. All the due dates have been changed in MindTap correctly, but if you see something, don't hesitate to email me and point it out. I've basically been living by my computer, and that'll continue on. So reach out if you have a question, and look for updates coming.